Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Shot, surely! It's bounced back off the post. Now it's Mbappe, played out to the left flank. He has found the way through. Now the delivery. Araujo attempts a clearance.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
That is a little undercooked. Vieira. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the
big chance! He's delivered all right! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the shot! Oh, taken with style! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted.
Chance for a shot! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Maldini. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Messi. Lahm is one whose deliveries we all know about. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Lahm. Bullet. And he welcomes it in. Ibra shoots! No mistake! And they get themselves in front! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Great ball if he can get there. It's Luis Suarez! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! What are you thinking about the goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, just skips past his man. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Well, it's come to nothing. Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has been slung wide. Pirlo looking to run onto it. Keeper's dealt with that. Now, what about a counter-attack? Can he get it through? Oh, he's onto this. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Messi. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now this could be a chance. Thuram. Vieira. And it's Lahm. It's Pirlo. Bullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. He won't be happy with that one. Can he get on the end of this? Lahm. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good looking ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cute ball, now how can he reach it? And it's half-time here.
Agentes de segurança de cada bloco, dirijam-se à sala de controle imediatamente. Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 22.
Here we go again then.
Camisa 20.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Camisa 13. Camisa 18. Camisa 4. Camisa
Opts for
10.
safety.
Camisa 26.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Bullet! In he goes again. Yes! And they are pulling clear here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the... And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Senhoras e senhores, vamos dar os
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, there is the formidable figure of Ronald Araujo. He's happy to go shin to shin with anyone.
Yeah, an absolute colossus at the back, and endeared himself to the fans even more by getting on the score sheet. Remember that game in Madrid back in 2022?
Yeah, it doesn't get much bigger, better than those capital Catalan conflicts. 4-0 in the end.
Absolutely, yes.
And here's Hullet. It's Pirlo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Pirlo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Messi with the short one. Ball's gone out of play. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well played. Pullet. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pass somewhat off target. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Luis Suarez!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Vieira. Botafogo, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Mbappe driving forwards. Now chance! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. And Seedorf! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Vieira. Seedorf gets a foot in here. Knocks it into space. Vieira. And it's Lahm. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Mbappe! And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Hernes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Lahm puts his foot on the gas. And it's Messi. Pullet dominates aerially so often. Messi. That's Vieira. Pirlo. Vieira did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Hernes. Oh, this is a very good run. It's a real chance! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And now he has two. Botafogo are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pirlo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Ibrahimovic. Hernes. Now it's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pullet. Vieira. And it's Maldini. Now Pirlo. Pullet. And it's Lahm. And it's Gullit. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos goes on a run down the left wing. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! And they've got rid. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Botafogo certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Botafogo in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're underway again. Lahm. Gullit. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely aimed pass. And the counter is on. Knocks it out wide. And it's Pirlo. Engages and forces him off the ball. Shot a goal! He's got away with one there.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Gullit. Lahm. Roberto Carlos does really well to win the ball there. Messi. Hermes. Lahm. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Pirlo. Maldini. That's going right the way across. Taken back almost at once. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's being shifted off it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, well measured. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Araujo. And it's Vieira.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Lahm. In with the challenge. Vieira. Looks to the other side. For Lahm. Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left. Ibrahimovic had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, they could break here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. That is... It's Luis Suarez! that clear. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pirlo. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Pinches it off him. Now it's Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's worked it through. He's picked his way through. He's in space and looking for options. It's a goal kick.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 20. Camisa 19.
McAllister.
Camisa 22.
And it's Vieira.
Fechando o campo para a entrada de camisa 10.
And Neymar.
Camisa 18. Camisa 4.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The most accurate pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's Neymar. And this is Bale. Well read. And the danger is averted. And that is as far as it goes. Botafogo can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Botafogo definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, it's Ibrahimovic! And want to be quick to recover this. Oh, nice touch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Vieira. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now, can they get him away? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pelé. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Vieira. Threads one in. That ball looks a good one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Neymar. And this is Ibrahimovic. Little pass back. And this is Luis Suarez. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Pelé can so cleverly bypass the press. Messi. That is a brilliant interception. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Vieira. And it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Lahm. Now Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pelé gets a foot in here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Luis Suarez! Hoeneß. Now it's Mbappe. Hoeneß. Aimed beyond the defence. Maldini getting this one clear. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Eriksen. Luis Suarez. Pelé. Tries to pass it through. Shot, surely! Goal! Botafogo! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real...
And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Suarez has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And it's been taken short. Borussia Dortmund with another corner. Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Pelé in acres of space out wide. Neymar, very much a man of this moment.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now this could be a chance. Ah, he's given it away. And the finish! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Borussia Dortmund grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Looking to play a chance! Off the post! And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break, all square. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Botafogo are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 20.
Borussia Dortmund get the second half started.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 4.
Maldini.
Camisa 21.
Botafogo do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Lovely bit of skill. No way through, so back it comes. And it's Ibrahimovic. Rafael Leao. Clipped into space. Somewhat off target. And he thumps it clear. Hoeneß. Passing is crisp and sharp. Eriksson. Stood up well to him there. Here's Rafael Leao.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. But here's Messi. Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. That could spell trouble. And it's Messi. Who crossed in early. Bergomi gets it away. Luis Suarez. Pelé. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pinches it off him. Pelé going about things with real menace. Botafogo do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Great ball, and it's Luis Suarez! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
substituição no time do Botafogo.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Camisa 26, camisa 22. Deixando o campo para a entrada de
Neymar
camisa
plays it short.
24, Neymar. Camisa 13.
And it's Hazard.
Camisa 14.
Chance!
Substituição em andamento.
Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game.
Teremos uma substituição.
Neymar goes short. Maldini knocks it into space. He's onside. And the shot! Corner number 3 coming up. He's got tall. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Thuram. Ericsson. Araujo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Vieira. And here's Bale. He's chosen to go back. Bale. Oh, that was vital. And now they can clear their lines. Now that looks a decent ball. Chooses to go back.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bale. And here's having a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
They've played it short. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Bale. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So their fourth corner of the game.
Substituição.
It's loose now, in for the pieces! And no, he couldn't find the finish. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Played towards the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Now it's Luis Suarez. Turns and goes back. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Talk about asking for trouble. We all know he's more than capable of hitting the target from there.
Hazard. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Produces a cross.
Teremos
Can he
3
finish?
minutos de acréscimo.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
All hands on deck for this one. Platini with the short one. It's a goal kick. And it's Gullit. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That looks a good ball through. And that will be the final act. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the one.